Okay, I'm playing Nemo, and we're about equally rated. We've played quite a few games together, so this should be a good match. And I usually go into a King's Indian defense, but we'll try something different this game. He probably knows these lines a lot better than I do. So I'll just try to break in the center. If he takes on f6, then I keep my center pawns, which I like that. I'm not really threatening e4 since he has the capture on h7. Doesn't look too good for me now because he may have a sacrifice on, well, with knight e4 and then knight coming into g5. So my queen on e7 is going to guard h7, although I'm of course not going to want to trade it for minor pieces. I believe I have to do something about this immediately. Really? Okay, I'm just going to play normal moves here. Try to develop the old standby approach. I wouldn't mind getting in rook f4 and then rook a to f8. Double up my rooks. Apply some pressure on f2 if he ever moves that knight away. He may be looking at something like, let's see here. One question for me is, can I play knight e4? I don't think I can, because he'll just take on e6 after exchanging. So I'm looking at also knight e5, knight takes, pawn takes, rook takes, followed by queen f6. Yeah, I think this is good. If he ever takes pawn takes on e6, I have bishop c6, and with a much improved position for my bishop. Okay, so he does see the threat of this. Now I'm threatening knight takes c4. And I do like this position. This is pretty good. Now my rook is threatening to come into d8, just double up. He has to play something like rook c3, or I'm sorry, rook e3. And then I'm looking at e4, knight takes, bishop takes. I think I'm just picking up a piece. Really don't know what he can do here. He doesn't have counterplay with h5. I have queen takes knight. I mean, he might try knight f7. It's just going to get him a couple checks, though, as far as I can see. He has knight h6 threat. I just come to g7. If he plays knight f7, I do rook takes immediately. He'll be exchanging on d3. So the rook that's under attack on d8 will be at d3. It won't be threatened. The only time knight f7 to knight h6 is a threat is if he can get his queen to the dark square diagonal, which he can't do. So he resigns.